let's go to another issue
that
I haven't heard you guys talk about, which is the Second Amendment. Your writings are replete with sort of negative comments about the National Rifle Association, about gun ownership. Where are you for folks that are concerned?
Actually.
No?
No. Can you cite one?
I've seen a list of some.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Can you cite one?
I'm not like all those. I'm not like all those folks in the NRA. Can somebody explain? This is quoting Al Franken, not me, by the way. I support the Second Amendment.
Phil Graham and his shotgun collection. We should just tax some of the
Baseball
shotguns.
cards.
I didn't say anything about taxing them. I didn't. I just said, look, I support the Second Amendment. I don't think we're any different on this. I support people's right to collect guns, to use guns for protection, to hunt. I don't think there's any difference whatsoever between us. I'm not a hunter. I think I grew up as an angler, but I did go hunting for the first time last fall with Colin Peterson, the chairman of the Ag Committee. My staff made up a briefing that said, shoot this, and it was a picture of a pheasant, not this, and it was a picture of Colin. And it was mission accomplished.
That is a stunning statement to say that we are the same on the second. A stunning statement for somebody who said that, who's talked about supporting limitations on the number of guns in urban centers, who has written comments and said things. I'm not like those folks in the NRA. That is an absolute Al, you've learned the political game pretty well in a short time. But there's no question. But there's significant difference. I got an A, and I say it in urban areas and I say it in rural areas. I got an A rating from the NRA. I believe in the Second Amendment. Al got an F, and there's a huge difference. That is a stunning statement to come from you.
But knee-jerk gave me an F, and listen, I support, I don't know how many times you can say it, I support the Second Amendment. People have a right to own guns for hunting, for collecting, for self-protection. I agreed with the Supreme Court decision on the handgun thing in Washington.
Heller versus D.C.
Yeah. And, I mean, there is this, again, there is a certain kind of trying to take things that I've written in the past and really distort them. And I just, I don't know how to put it any more plainly. What do you think that I want to do to take people's guns away? Do you think I really want to take people's guns away?
I mean, you said clearly that you like limitations on the number of guns that folks could own in home areas. You have talked, I believe, about taxation.
I think we were briefed by the same thing, because I read the same things, unless they were taken completely wrong.
I would love to know where you read
my briefing paper afterwards. But no, that's not it. But, you know, this is one of the few times in this debate you'll hear me say this. I think I agree with Norm on the Second Amendment. I agree absolutely with him. I think the Second Amendment is the guardian for all the others. And I'm glad the Supreme Court had the decision. It's more than just for our militia to armor. It's actually our right to have and own weapons. Okay. Obviously, if you're mentally ill, if you're a convicted felon, they should not get guns, but everyone else has the right to have them.
I do support background checks. The Brady, you know, that we should have background checks and we should have a data base, and that you should have background checks. But I've never said that you should limit the number of guns that someone should be able to own in an urban area. I never have written such a thing.
We'll put it on our website. Go to www.colemanforsenate.com. We'll lay it out there, and folks can take a look at it.